Okay, hello everybody out there. Giving you a little heads up on the update on the chicken coop. Okay, so wanted to make sure that I have a really solid foundation, and so as I said, using telephone poles, but wanted to cut them off at a appropriate height so that I could build my framework and platform on top of that. So that's what I'm doing here, is making sure that everything is lined up and cut off at the appropriate height. So here you can see some more of my horizontals as I'm putting my 2x4s, attaching all of my upright telephone poles with the 2x4s. And here's part of my rectifying my problem. What I wanted to do is, by using the 4x8s, I wanted to have a good solid place for my unions between the two panels. And so I had to go back in and put in some more support structures for that. Here I am with the platform built. I ended up going with a full 1-inch thick, so it would be 2 1/2-inch thick sheets of plywood. Wanted to make sure that everything was sealed properly. And so I used some paint that I had that was salvaged, and it's an oil-based paint. The color, a little bit to be desired, but it's going to be on the floor. Here's the second coat, and this is the color that ended up being kind of a OD green. But it's going to be the floor of the chicken coop, so we're not going to be seeing a whole lot of it. I'm in the process of digging out for my brick that I'm putting underneath the ends of my steps, so that the pressure treated wood is not going to be actually in the dirt. It'll be a little bit off of the dirt and make it last a little longer. I'm putting the horizontal steps in. I've got the sides done, and using some leftover materials from a previous job, pressure treated 2x12s and good solid sturdy wood, and those should last for many years. And to make sure that everything was approximately the same height for each step, I put in the pavers at the bottom. That was also a good way to help make it a little more stable actually as you step up. I'm building the end wall, and so now that I have a flat level surface to work off of, everything is squared up nicely. Was able to make my my wall structures, and then as you'll see in a little bit, we'll be lifting those up and putting those in place. And here it is, the first wall. With the help of my sweet wife, we got that lifted up, and it wasn't too bad, and made sure it was plumb and everything, and got her screwed down and ready for the other end. And there's the other end up. Now I'm working on the back wall. Did that in 3 sections. We have 20 foot, and so was able to do approximately 3 6.5-foot sections. Makes it a little easier, and the reclaimed wood that I'm using made it a little easier for me to put everything together that way. And here we go with the back wall is now the framework is finished. The front wall is going to be a little bit different, a little more stuff to work around because I've got 2 windows and a door, and I want to take that into consideration. Also, the front wall is 8 foot where the back wall is 7 foot. That 1 foot drop in an 8 foot length should be more than adequate for our snow load here in Iowa, and just trying to make sure that everything's built structurally well. Also, as I've mentioned, the reclaimed wood, everything with the exception of the screws and nails, the fasteners, everything that you see is reclaimed. Altogether so far, I think I've got somewhere in the neighborhood of maybe $150 into it. Stay tuned for the next update, and hopefully it won't be too long.